Welcome aboard the E-Ticket to Tomorrowland podcast. Today's episode takes us back to 2016, and then we will travel to 2017, as this is a special two-part uh, podcast, which comes from our blog, E-Ticket to Tomorrowland. We will start off from the Disney Parks blog, which was shared with us. Disney Parks blog shared this today. Main Street Electrical Parade coming to Disneyland Park for a limited time. Last chance to paint the night. As we announced, as we just announced, the nighttime Disneyland Park will be getting even brighter with the return of the Main Street Electrical Parade, early next year. 20 years since it last glowed down Main Street, USA, at Disneyland Park. This spectacular festival pageant of nighttime magic and imagination will return to the limited-time encore presentation engagement. The quintessential Disney Parks nighttime parade, the Main Street Electrical Parade, began at Disneyland Park in 1972, shining brightly in the memories of thousands of Disneyland Park guests until its end of its initial run in 1996. It returned to Disneyland Resort as Electrical Parade, bringing magical Disney stories to Disney's California Adventure Park in 2001 until 2010, when it crossed the country to begin its most recent run at the Walt Disney World Resort. Before it's the half million tiny lights returned to illuminate the imaginations of a whole new generation of Disneyland Park guests, there is still time to enjoy the experience of this beloved, favorite-inspired Paint the Night Parade. Paint the Night Parade will continue nightly performances just before Disneyland Forever fireworks through September 5th as part of the Disneyland Resort Diamond Celebration. And I'm excited to share today that this popular parade will return on select nights during the holiday season later this year. This is a popular parade. Will return on select nights during the holiday season later this year. Wow, I think I said that twice. I did. Be sure to keep an eye on the entertainment calendar at Disneyland.com for performance dates and times. Stay tuned to Disneyland Parks for more details, including dates for this special engagement of the Main Street Electrical Parade at Disneyland Park next year. I want to thank Erin Glover for sharing this news. She used to work at the Disneyland .com, DisneylandParks.com, and I believe she's moved up to Burbank now. Now to 2017. We will continue on the E-Ticket to Tomorrowland podcast monorail. We now return to Monday, September 4th, 2017, with the E-Ticket to Tomorrowland podcast. We were one of the lucky people to see the Main Street Electrical Parade before it went away forever. Of course, nothing ever goes away forever at Disneyland, but we did this time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Disneyland proudly presents the nighttime magic and fascination in thousands of sparkling lights and the Main Street Electrical Parade. This past August, we were lucky enough to go to the Disneyland Park. Hang on. Oh, I want to make sure I was recording. Disneyland Park. Thanks to a friend, we got to ride the Disneyland Railroad and see the new expansion of the Rivers of America and the Grand Canyon diorama, which was great. But my wife wanted me to see the Main Street Electrical Parade, and it was a wonder that these floats still worked and move and play music after 45 years of, running down Main Street or not, sitting in a warehouse like the commercial showed. Well, most of them. There was only a few that were missing, and the new Tinkerbell float was there added there. I remember the first time I saw the parade. I was 7 years old. I am now age 57. A lot has changed in those past 45 years. I was actually 52 at the time of this writing. I remember the end of the parade. There was no American flag with an eagle. It was all the characters with lights on their costumes, with music that matched their theme. The parade was much longer and then had a much longer Baroque hoedown soundtrack. You can look at my pictures, I hope. I will try to get them loaded, and then you can see what we posted in those years of the Main Street Electric Parade. Also, pictures I borrowed from the Disneyland.com parks website. Thanks to Aaron Glover and thanks to our friend, I believe it was Don. Once again, I am glad that you have joined us on the Disneyland rides and attractions that I'm talking about, but that's wrong. Once again, I'm glad you have joined us on the E-Ticket to Tomorrowland podcast monorail. Bump, bump. Remember, when exiting, to lower your heads and watch your arms, legs, hands, feet, ears, nose, eyebrows, and feet when exiting. Please come again. And if you are new here, please subscribe to our new channel, the E-Ticket to Tomorrowland podcast, here on Mitchie the Kid on uh, YouTube. Can't remember where I'm at. I'm lost. Have a great night, everyone, and I'll see you in the future. Once again, I would like to thank Donna Pearson Wilson for getting us in to see the Main Street Electrical Parade. And I would also like to thank Emily Rebecca Ward for signing us in so we could see the new expansion of the railroad and having a great time at Disneyland. Thanks, guys.